Okay, so this is the route that we took by bicycle through the Canary Islands. These are the 7 Canary Islands here. We started by taking a boat from Layun in Western Sahara over to Las Palmas in Gran Canaria, and essentially we saw these 3 islands, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, and Fuerteventura. So, starting with Gran Canaria. We came in by boat to Las Palmas, spent a few days, then just before Christmas, we went up and 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 up. This is just essentially a climb that goes on for 45 kilometers. About 5 kilometers from the top we ran out of steam, but luckily 2 people picked us up and drove us the rest of the way to where we stayed at this free campsite up here. Then the next day we discovered we were up in the clouds, and it was beautiful, almost the top part of the peak of the island. The next day we went down to Tejeda, which is in this valley, and we stayed there for Christmas. And then we went along here after Christmas to another free campsite in Tamadaba and stayed there for 4 days. And then we came back to Tejeda for New Year's, and then we went down another way, down, all the way to Las Palmas. From Las Palmas, go back to the map, from Las Palmas we took a ferry up to Arrecife on the island of Lanzarote. So, now we came in by ferry to Arrecife, and then it was about a 40-kilometer ride up to the top, and then we took a little water taxi over to this little island called Graciosa, and there was some free camping right next to a little village, and we ended up staying there 10 days. It was really, really chill, just doing little hikes around the island. Then a water taxi back, and then we cycled. This was pretty hilly through here, up and up and up and up, over to Teguise, and then up to this little place called La Caleta, and we found we could camp on the beach for free. Then we came back through this way, back to the capital of Arrecife, where we stayed at this hotel with the friendliest hotel reception guy I think we've ever met. Then back along here through some volcanic soil vineyards, and we had a bottle of wine along here, and I reached my maximum downhill speed somewhere along here after drinking that bottle of wine. Then we had to go up and up and up and up and up to Femis, and then down and down and down and down to Playa Blanca. From Playa Blanca, so that was on the island of Lanzarote. So from Playa Blanca, we're taking this little ferry over to the island of Fuerteventura. So Fuerteventura, we came in at Coralejo, which is a bit nightmarish with lots of tourists. So we left and we went along these sand dunes, which sounded really lovely, but it ended up being kind of nightmarish because there was tons of sand blowing in our face and in our bikes. We went along the coast here, lots of traffic and not so interesting. Then we cut inland, stayed overnight in a playground that was lit up brighter than anything we'd ever seen. Then the next day we went in through here, along here. Oh, I think it was around this corner, which was the windiest spot I've ever ridden, well, tried to ride a bicycle. I ended up having to walk, and I could barely hold my bike up. It was right around this corner. Then we came down. Oh, this was a climb up and up and up and up and up, and then down to this valley town of Betancuria, and just south of it we found this lovely little camping spot in some palm trees, and had the best night's sleep ever. Then more hills and hills and hills and heat and hills and heat, and to this place. We tried to find a place to stay, but it was really expensive and filled with tourists. So we kept going to Costa Calma, where we stayed overnight. Then the next day we went along, this was actually a pretty major highway, but it had a very big shoulder. So we went along here, and then from here we got to Morro Jable, where we grabbed the ferry back to Las Palmas, and from Las Palmas we took the plane out to Italy.